we were actually predicted dead in Camp 2. You know, they were like, no one scales these mountains in these conditions. You know, no one climbs, let alone survives these kind of conditions. So my name is Michael Michalski, and I summited Everest in 70-kilometer winds. Everest is obviously the tallest mountain in the world. Come on. And it's been a thing that sat with me since I was young. When I spoke about it when I was older to my mum, and I told her I want to climb Everest, she said, well, you've been speaking about it since you were 6. And obviously when I was 6, I mentioned it. I wanted to stand on top of the world, the highest mountain, but I didn't know what it was. And then the year before I summited Everest, I went to Everest Base Camp as part of my Asia travels. Went and did Everest Base Camp, and it reignited, re-sparked that desire to want to summit and stand on top of the world. I just wanted a challenge, you know. I wanted to climb a mountain. I knew I could do it, and I knew I had the physical and the mental strength to do it, because it takes a lot of mental strength to climb a mountain, to not be, you know, to be malnourished for such a long period of time with reduced oxygen. Another thing was I wanted to inspire people. That's why I filmed the whole journey, vlogged it, which is probably where a lot of people are here now from my Everest videos blowing up, you know, when everyone's thinking I'm dead. So yeah, welcome back, I guess. I'm back behind cameras. The first thing was I didn't have that big budget. You know, I tried to do Everest as cheaply as I could, obviously without jeopardizing the safety aspect of it. I still wanted to come back alive and, you know, hopefully with all my fingers and toes intact kind of thing. The other thing that made the expedition my expedition a bit different, is I was also trying to do it without oxygen. Me and my Sherpa were the only 2 people to summit on the 15th of May at 7:55 a.m. We got hit by very, very heavy winds, probably about 70 kilometers. If you see my summit video, you see, you know, the first stage of frostbite on my nose, the big icicle on my chin. Yeah, it made for an exciting journey, I'll tell you that much. Because of those conditions and the way we summited, you know, we were actually predicted dead in Camp 2. You know, they were like, no one scales these mountains in these conditions. You know, no one climbs, let alone survives these kind of conditions. So, you know, we did. We came back intact. Everyone was surprised, and yeah, that's how the whole cameraman never dies kind of came about, and it still is. So I'm gonna stay the cameraman always now. What we're gonna do today is I'm actually gonna rewatch and relive these videos. It's been a while since I've even looked at what's going on there, so yeah, let's get straight into it, I guess.
We still made it to the top!
I need to kill myself before getting to base camp. Make sure, tell my family I'm alive, you know. Probably safer off to turn around. But by then my back was killing me. How's man crying, thinking this is the summit? Go up, that's not the summit. Am I a dickhead?